Hi Scorpio, hope you're well. This is a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. By watchers, cross watchers, all are welcome. All watchers do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so energies can be reversible. The energies are fluid and time is also fluid. There's no gender in tarot, so excuse me. I'm sorry if I do say he or she. That's because of the illustrations, but it's more about the energies and the characteristics that are represented by each of the cards. That being said, let's go ahead and get on with it. This is for our Scorpios. Okay, Scorpio. So look at these two. Look at these two knights, right? They feel like they're facing each other and gonna be at battle with each other. At the bottom is the King of Cups. We also have the King of Pentacles here. So there's a lot of passion, a lot of fiery energy here with the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands. I feel like both energies here are not. Neither of the energies are willing to back down here. There's some kind of conflict that both parties are very passionate about, but I think both parties are still trying to be fair with the Justice card. It's just difference of opinion, I feel like, difference of wants and needs, and neither want to give up on each other, so they're kind of battling it out on what to do. But there's the Two of Cups, and for me the Two of Cups is like the ultimate balance in any dynamic, whether it's a friend, family, lover, business partner. There's love, there's mutual love, respect, and understanding here. Just because we're in conflict with someone does not mean we don't understand the person. It means that we believe what we believe and they believe what they believe, and that's as simple as that. With the Eight of Cups, someone might take some space to try and understand better what they need. With the King of Pentacles, and we have the King and the Knight of Pentacles here. So one of the energies is very grounded and very slow moving, while the other energy is very fast moving and very decisive and go, go, go. And that's probably what the conflict is. It's just you guys are, maybe the conflict is just you guys are at different pace, right? Different paces. The World card is here. It could indicate a completion. I do feel like this disagreement or misunderstanding is going to come to an end. It could also indicate for some of you some distance, right? You might be at a distance from each other. It could mean that whatever this debate is about, it has to do with the distance. Maybe somebody's okay with it and the other person needs to be closer and wants to be closer, and maybe this is just not the right time for that. But with the King of Cups, there is balance here, also with the Justice as well. But there is love here, and there's a wisdom here. You guys are wise enough to understand. Yes, in the moment it's heated and passionate, and people are getting frustrated here about what to do and who's right and who's wrong. But I think like once someone takes that time to walk away and breathe and understand and self-reflect with the Eight of Cups here, they'll understand what they really want. And I think whatever the outcome is, whether this cycle ends for the two of you, or whether you decide to come to a mutual understanding and agreement, it's going to be balanced. I think you both are going to make the decision together with the Justice card. Whatever it is, you're going to make that decision together, and it's not going to be I don't feel like from any of these energies that are coming through that anyone's ego is going to get in the way. Yes, during the conflict with the Seven and the Five of Swords, egos are on high in the moment, in the heat of the moment. But overall, once you both step away and cool down and really think about what the other person had to say and the reality of the situation, I think both parties are going to come to an equal agreement. Now, what that means as far as where this relationship or where this agreement is going, that I can't tell you. That you two have to come together and decide. But if there's someone in the dynamic who's pulled away and the other person is trying to charge ahead and wonder like, give me answers, and let that person think. If you know at your very root what your answer is for you, give that person the time and space and the ability to process what their answer is for them. Okay. And like I said, I feel like both energies are very mutually have a lot of respect and love for each other. So I think at the end of the day, you'll give each other that time and space that's needed. It's just somebody had their answer sooner than the other person. Let's go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify further this Seven of Wands. What is it that, you know, you guys are not wanting to back down on? The King of Swords. It could be a difference of opinion of how things are handled. I think, you know, with the love languages, if you've read the 5 love languages, or languages, excuse me, of love, everyone expresses it different. That might be what this is about. Like I said, if you guys are in a distance, somebody needs more someone's love language might be physical, right? They need to be close to the person. They need to feel the person, hug them, touch them. And that's how they feel fulfilled when they're in a union. Whereas the other person with the King of Swords might not need so much physical interaction. For them, it might they just probably want communication, clear and concise communication. So that might be what the fighting is about. But again, I think you guys are going to talk it through and see, like, can we give each other what we need, you know? And if it really is that important to you guys, like with the Two of Cups, I think you'll figure it out. If you can still give each other, if one person needs to be closer and more physical, can the other person provide a little bit more of that? And the person who really needs to be close all the time, can you give the other person some space once in a while to think and be and do as they need? I think that's what the conflict might be, but you guys know best what it is for you. Let's look at this 8 of Cups. Wow, the Queen of Swords, the King and the Queen of Swords. I think the person who needs more, who needs to be closer all the time is gonna understand the other person's need, or it could be, I mean, this is a true dynamic here with the King of and Queen of Swords, and that's why I'm thinking the person that originally needs a lot more physical interaction, I think you might be able to handle that once you guys talk it out. And the reason is because we have the King and Queen of Swords, and these are both intellectually driven, right? I think you're gonna be willing, whoever it is, the person who originally needed more affection is gonna be willing to understand the other person's need and give them that space. Like maybe you'll understand that the other person can't move closer to you because that's where they work and that's their livelihood, or whatever your situation. I think you're gonna, once you walk away, you're gonna understand that. The reason I don't think that it could mean that you might decide mentally to just this is not the right dynamic for both of you. It's just not the best thing. You might come to that conclusion, right? And just decide to part ways. And with the World card here, you might decide to conclude this dynamic. But with the Two of Cups and the Justice card and the true match pair, I kind of feel like you could work it out if you wanted to. But it could very well be that you both are going to become very cerebral and just understand that you want different things. That's also quite a possibility here for you. Let's see what's going on with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands could also be competition. Maybe the person who wants to be closer just feels like there's too much competition and they want to be the only one in your space in order to cut that competition out. I don't know. Let's get more clarity on the Five of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, so now we have the King of Pentacles as well as the Queen of Pentacles. So now I'm kind of feeling like this conflict is about competition with other energies. Maybe because of the distance, somebody here is understanding that like there's other energies that are getting involved in this dynamic. It's no longer a duo, but becoming like a trio. But this is also a true pair. So I feel like whoever is walking away to reflect, they're gonna realize like if the distance is too much and the person is not willing to come towards me or willing to be together physically, then I feel like that person who's gonna step away to do some introspection is gonna give in and give up, throw the towels in here and end this cycle. Not to say there wasn't mutual love here. There was a lot of love here, and it's gonna remain respectable. But at the end of the day, with the Justice card here, each party is gonna do what's fair for themselves as well as what's fair for the other person. So the energy who found a new love interest, quite possibly, could be like, well, it's not fair for my original person that I'm entertaining other people, and they might come clean about it. So even though there was love and respect here, I think the distance is really driving, making it difficult, and that's why one of the parties was trying so hard to be closer and needed to be closer, because they understood it was the distance that was causing the other person to gain attention to someone else. But I think this person understands that if the person that they're interested to, if they're not able to hold their interests without having to do flips and tricks, then it's better to walk away from this dynamic. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. I feel like you're gonna let this go if you guys can't both come to a mutual understanding about things. And if you realize that the other person is becoming involved with someone else, or their feelings for you are not strong enough not to become involved with someone else, Scorpio, I think you're gonna let that person go, and vice versa. Cross watchers, reverse the roles as needed. If you feel like your Scorpio is not devoted enough to you, it's gonna be sad, but you're gonna stay respectable about it, and you're gonna stay just to yourself with the Justice card, and walk away from this situation. Yeah, I'm sorry that it's not like the happiest of readings, but this is what I have for you. If any of this resonates, I really hope you would like, comment, and subscribe, because that would help me out. Until next time, sending you lots of love, light, and beautiful vibrations. Bye for now.